Hello everyone. Yes, so in today's video, I'm going to tell you about a very nice tool which you can use to do some fun experiment or like for learning purpose without using a actual microcontroller hardware or any kind of a sensor. So let's switch to the screen and let me tell you about this platform called Wokwi. So this is like a microcontroller simulator, and you can see this is a world most advanced ESP32 simulator. So basically, uh, it supports ESP32 and Arduino ecosystem very well, although it can support STM32 and PiPico 2 now. So let me tell you how you can go through. So let me give you a very nice example with the help of like Arduino Uno. And here in this example, what I will try to do, I will try to blink an onboard LED onto this Arduino Uno. So first of all, let's write some code. I will be using pin 13 because it is a onboard LED, and define it as a output. And now I will be using digital write on pin number 13, and I will make it high, and I will be using delay of 500 millisecond, and then I will copy the same line, but this time I will make it low. Okay, and now let's try to run this code. So the moment you run this code, you will see that LED has started blinking. So you can see that without using any actual hardware, you are now able to blink the LED. And not only this, but you can also get uh, actual LED from this plus icon, and like not only LED, you can get push button resistance and some other extra sensor which you can use to create complex hardware. So from here you can see we can select a color also. Right now I will keep it red. I will select a register, and I will just trying to show you how you can create a connections. So this is a node. Let me connect it with this, and let's try to connect it with 13 pin number. Okay, so this is 13 pin number, and let's try to connect it with the ground. Okay, so here you can see this is a very basic connection. Now let's try to run it, and you will see that this LED now started glowing. Okay, so here you can see how you can create a connections and circuitry. And not only microcontroller, you can also create a logical circuit as well, because if you go into bottom, you will see there are various gates are there, logical gates. Okay, and there is a custom chip. So like this thing is a little bit advanced, but you can also create your own chip using a Verilog. Okay, so like you can see there is the option of C and like a Verilog options. So you can select and then you can create your custom chip. So this is it for this Arduino Uno, but as you can see we have these many boards. So I have created some examples with this ESP32 as well. So for ESP32, it supports both Arduino and ESP-IDF. Like let me show you. So this starter template is supporting ESP32 like the Arduino framework, and if you go a little bit below, you can see this will support ESP-IDF framework, which uses FreeRTOS basically. So here you can see here I have prepared a very basic Blinky code in FreeRTOS. Okay, so you can go through this code. Mainly like this is very easy if you have coded on ESP32, or if you know FreeRTOS, then you will get to know what is this. and if you run this, you will get to this thing get blinked. Okay, and not only this, but you can also run a MicroPython onto this by using this code. So you just need to use a proper appropriate template. Like if you go here a little bit bottom, you can see start your project with MicroPython. So you can see there are various MicroPython starter template are there. Okay, so it supports some MicroPython, and I have did some Blinky experiment with couple of boards like Raspberry Pi Pico, and it worked fine with this too. And this is, and I have also get an template for STM32 Blinky code. So this look like this. So you know that there are too many boilerplate code in like STM32, but this is the core logic here, where this is an infinite loop which is toggling an LED. So this thing will also work fine here. You can see. So you can see like it, and basically it will give you an edge where you do not need to bring the actual hardware, but you can get your hands dirty quickly. And right now it do not support Rust in online version, but if you get a pro subscription for this, then it can support a Rust in your VS Code, because there is a nice extension called Wokwi for VS Code. Like here you can see, and there is also a extension for JetBrains, but these are the Wokwi. This comes under Wokwi Pro, which comes with the subscription. And and there is a very nice documentation you can see here, which will guide you to the basic codes. Like here you can see here, the basic template codes are there. And if you want to know about any sensors, how to interface a sensor, how to change it, like there is a one question you can ask, that how you can, let's suppose you have connected a gyroscope sensor, then how you can change the value of the gyroscope. So for that there is a nice workaround. Let me go through the example. The bottom of the side we have this one. So this is a pre-built example where you can just run this code and select this gyroscope, and then you can change the values, and you will see the, like we can rotate the angle of the cube using this, and then we can add some sort of acceleration also. Right now it is not showing move, it is not showing a moving, but yeah, you can change the parameter values of sensor like this, which is very interesting, like according to me. And it also provides a servo and some actuators also, so you can use those two. And there's a very nice thing, like see, when you select this board or when you select this sensor, you will get a question mark there on any component. So if you click onto this, you will get to the documentation page, which will nicely document every information which you need to know, like how many pins are available there, like at which voltage it works, and like etc. So, and also it will give you some sort of a basic example code here, so you will easily going to get started with this thing. And one very interesting thing, it also support one very interesting board which is called ATtiny. So like let me give you the example of ATtiny. So let's, this is a microcontroller which is very in the very compact form factor, ATtiny. Okay, and you can also program this using the Arduino framework. So here you can see, here I have a ATtiny based board, and here if you see, I think it only supports right now the Arduino framework only. So but here you can see we have some headers, and this is a very nice example where you can see the uh, like it is a temperature logger basically. So when you select this temperature sensor and change the parameter, you can see the values get changed. Okay, so like the edit any supports is also there, which is very nice. So yeah, this is it for this. Now one thing, like let's suppose you want to create some other files, so to add some extra code and make your program much more modular. So you can add a new file from here, you can format the code, you can delete the files, you can upload your custom files also if you have. So from this option you can do this. So yeah, this is it for now, and we will see you next time. Till then, stay tuned and be curious. Bye bye.